Hi, it's Tim Hagen from Progress Coaching, and welcome to another episode of Coaching Conversations. And I wanted to make you aware of something very cool that we're doing on a subscription basis, and we'll put a link in each one of our episodes. But every Wednesday, we're going to be doing what we call an audio podcast workshop. That workshop will be roughly about 14 to maybe 20 minutes per episode, with each month having a theme from a coaching model, using feedback strategically, to coaching self-awareness, and so on. So if you could, look in the body or in the content description of each episode, and you will see a link where you can join this subscription. These are literally 4 workshops every month, teaching specific strategies to address a particular area of workplace coaching, as it relates, again, to things like awareness, motivation, teamwork, and what have you. Here's the cool thing. It's only $10 per month, and each month you will get a handout that we will follow along with. So we also give you a tool for you to take notes as we go through each episode. We hope you'll check it out. The number one question a new manager can ask his or her employees is the following. It's a self-actualized question leveraging the word we. Now, let me explain what a self-actualized question is. A self-actualized question is a what question plus a success imperative. Let me give you a fundamental use and how it's powerful. If you happen to be a parent and you have kids, what do we typically do when they have a test? We tell them, now remember, you have a test next Tuesday. You have to study. Now think about what I just said. Has your son or daughter ever come up to you and hugged and kissed you and said, thanks for the revelation? I completely forgot. No, they typically do what? Roll their eyes, walk out of the room thinking, I know. Doesn't mean they do it, by the way. So a self-actualized question would be, what are you going to do to successfully prepare for that test next Tuesday? And what could we do together to facilitate that? It's a very forward, success imperative driven conversation. So when you ask a what question, it keeps it open. And when you actualize it, what are you going to do to successfully, and you fill in the blank, they immediately have framed out for them a positive response. That's the only way they can really respond accurately to be in congruence with the question. So as a new manager, it is a great tool to work with new team members. For example, what are you going to do to successfully embrace that teammate, and what could we do together to position you to do that? What are you going to do to successfully complete that report, and what could we do together to make sure you stay on track? It's a forward framed out question, but when you use the word we over time, not what are you going to do, but what could we do together to facilitate that, they might ask for more help. When you use the word you've distanced yourself from that employee. They may not feel comfortable asking for help, or help from anybody for that matter, for one reason. What they're ultimately going to do is position themselves mentally to think, I'm on my own. That subtlety of that language makes a huge difference. So Andy, what are you going to do to successfully complete all that work while Bob's out of the office? And what could we do together to help facilitate that? Now, at the start, I used a you. What are you going to do to successfully? And what could we do together to make sure that's accomplished? People will go up a hill called Change Hill. People will go up against a wall and work hard and scale that wall. The likelihood is they will go up that hill and climb that wall as long as somebody goes with them. As a new manager, that question, what are you going to do to successfully, and fill in the blank, and if you can embed the word we, trust goes up, relationships improve, teamwork is solidified. Thank you for listening to another episode of Coaching Conversations by Tim Hagen and Progress Coaching. Now, our company is always coming out with new and innovative solutions to help leaders coach their employees. And recently, we just created a new service called Coach to You, where leaders can pick and choose topics and assign 7 to 21 day programs for employees to learn, and more importantly, apply actions and then reflect and share what they're going to do going forward as a result of the learning. It's called Coach to You.
We're literally bringing coaching to your employees. If you're intrigued, we'll have a link in each one of our episodes where you can get more information. And again, thank you so much for listening to another episode.